Hello, and welcome to University of New Haven's virtual program. This session will take you through the application process, scholarships, and financial aid. We're excited to learn that you're interested in applying to the University of New Haven. For the actual materials and pieces that you'll need as a new first-time student applying for admission to University of New Haven, you'll see that we are exclusive to the Common App. So we would like you to visit commonapp.org and complete your Common application. In addition to the application itself, we'll be looking for one letter of recommendation from an academic source, though we're happy to accept multiple. Your official high school transcript. We are test optional, so it is your choice. You'll actually indicate your preference on the Common App, whether you would like us to view and consider your SAT or ACT scores, or if you would prefer to omit those scores from your application. For fall 2022 enrollment, we are test optional for all programs and majors. We also have a no harm test policy. That means that if you submit your SAT or ACT scores and they are not aiding in your admissions decision or your merit scholarship, we will remove those scores from your application materials. So it's kind of a win-win situation. You can submit your scores and there's no harm that can be done to your application decision nor scholarship. We also do like to see the college essay, and you'll see that there is a $50 application fee when you submit the Common App, though we have many opportunities to waive that application fee. So keep an eye on your email for fee waiver codes and more information on that. Now, there's many timelines that you'll notice that are associated with applying to University of New Haven. We have forms of binding admission, like early decision, and then we have opportunities for non-binding admission, which we'll cover next, that include early action and regular decision. But our earliest deadline is early decision 1 with a December 1st deadline. Early decision is binding, so this is a great fit for a student who is 100% sure that University of New Haven will be their home for the next few years, as long as they are offered admission. So for those students that choose early decision, they're comfortable with a binding decision. They complete an early decision contract and an interview with their admissions counselor. They will have all of their materials, as previously noted, into us by December 1st. And then we guarantee them a decision on their application no later than December 15th. Then they have all the way till February 1st to submit their official enrollment deposit for the fall semester. So we know this is coming up quickly. So for students that are interested in a binding decision, but need a little bit more time to make their choices, we offer a second round of early decision. The deadline for early decision 2 is February 15th. The notification deadline, so hearing back on your application, is March 15th. And then the deadline to deposit is April 1st. But again, early decision 1 and early decision 2 are binding. So that's a good fit for a student who is 100% sure that University of New Haven is their top choice. Early action is non-binding. So there's no contract nor commitment when applying via early action, but it is a similar timeline. So December 15th is our deadline for applying through early action. We review applications for early action on a rolling basis. So the sooner you submit your application for review, the sooner we can get back to you with a decision. But we guarantee that as long as your materials and your application for early action are in by December 15th, that we will get back to you with a decision no later than January 15th. Then you have all the way till May 1st, which is National Decision Day, to make your commitment and your decision about your enrollment at University of New Haven. Early action is absolutely one of our most popular forms of admission. Between the timeline itself, nice and early, maximizing your scholarship opportunities, and having space in all of our programs, it is a great choice for students who know during the fall of senior year that University of New Haven is a top choice for them. Now, for students that apply after December 15th that are not interested in a a early decision 2 option for their application, those students would then select regular decision. We are reviewing applications for regular decision as they come in, reviewing them on a rolling basis. And generally, we have a window of about 4 to 6 weeks to hear back once we have received all of those application materials. But again, for students that can aim to apply during the fall of their senior year, that is absolutely advised, as some of our programs do reach capacity once we're in the regular decision timeframe. And we do have deadlines on some of our additional scholarships. So it is highly recommended to do as much as possible during the fall of senior year, things like early decision and early action. Now, for students that maybe are taking college courses as high school students, you might be wondering, can I get college credit for that at University of New Haven? For advanced placement courses, generally a score of a 3 or better is what is required in order to evaluate for credit. And there is a full list of AP equivalencies on our website if you'd like to take a look. For international baccalaureate, that would be a 4 or higher on the exam. And then for transfer credit, so maybe you're in a school that offers dual enrollment and you're taking a course through a local community college or partner institution, we would be looking for a C or higher, and we would look for you to send us your official transcript from that college or university to evaluate for credit. Now, paying for college is an important part of the puzzle, but to start at square one, we look at the cost of attendance, also known as the sticker price. Now take a look, you don't see the sticker price posted too often because students and their families do not pay the sticker price. We break down this cost of attendance right away with merit-based scholarships, which I'd like to start with next. At the time of your admission to University of New Haven, our students applying for full-time admission are automatically considered for our range of merit scholarships. So both transfer students coming from another institution and new first-time students can qualify for our merit scholarships. Now, altogether, those range from about $10,000 a year up to $28,000 per year. There's no additional application to be considered for these, and it is primarily based on a student's academics. So if you are applying directly from high school, the main emphasis will be placed on the information we're receiving from your high school transcript and potentially your SAT or ACT scores if you choose to send those in. If you're applying as a transfer student, the emphasis for evaluating you for a merit scholarship would be placed on your GPA from the college level. So what kind of grades and what kind of courses did you take at that other college or university? Now, as you'll see on the right-hand side, we offer a few additional scholarships. Please note there are some deadlines associated with these. Many have a deadline of March 1st for consideration. Things like the Honor Scholarship, Marching Band Scholarship are associated with joining the honors program or the marching band. Our Pompey College of Business has a few select competitive scholarships that are offered. Our art and design and our music program offers students a chance to submit portfolios of their work for consideration for additional scholarship. And then transfer students coming in who are part of Phi Theta Kappa can also be considered for additional scholarships too. Now, each of these scholarships you see on the right-hand side can be combined with a traditional merit scholarship. Now, to qualify for additional aid, it is very important that each applicant also completes the free application for federal student aid, also known as the FAFSA. So the FAFSA goes live each year on October 1st, and we ask for families to have that into us no later than March 1st. Now that said, the sooner the FAFSA is in, the sooner we can follow up on an accepted student with their financial aid package. So it's highly advised that you, like with the application process, try to submit the FAFSA during the fall of the student's senior year in order to keep things moving and to receive that financial aid process as soon as possible. It's usually a very important part of the puzzle to hear back on the cost of attendance. So we want to be sure that we can provide students with that information as soon as possible. Now, at the time that you receive the financial aid package, you'll actually already know about the scholarships we just discussed. But when you receive that financial aid offer, it will share any additional aid that we're able to offer to the student for the coming year. So this could be in the form of federal grants, institutional University of New Haven specific grants, loans, work study, etc. And then at that point, we are able to discuss with you fully what that cost of attendance would be, less your scholarship, less your financial aid, to really share what kind of balance you are looking at for the year. We hope that you will stay in touch with us following your visit today. So follow us at UNewHaven on the social media platforms you see here. Use the hashtags ChargerVisit and ChargerNation to share with us some photos and screenshots from your visit today. But thanks so much for learning more about the University of New Haven and our application process, scholarships, and financial aid. We're so excited for you to possibly join the Charger family in the near future. Please stay in touch with us about any questions that you have, and we look forward to working with you. Thank you.